got to find a piece of land. Living in a make-believe world, building castles in the air.
Blessed people, welcome back. So peeps, today we're gonna talk about a reggae dancehall entertainer that I'm certain that most Jamaicans don't even remember. And this individual was a very good entertainer. You understand, people? And the person that we're talking about is Mickey Simpson. Mickey Simpson is an entertainer that rose to fame in the late 1970s. You know what I mean? You know him reign during the 80s and into the early 90s. So today we're going to talk a little bit about his story. So we basically introduce him to who never hear about him, and who know about him already. We remind you about this very talented dancehall entertainer. We are also going to talk about the tragic circumstance under which his journey was cut short when he lost his life in Ocho Rios, St. Anne. So people, Paul Anthony Simpson, aka Mickey Simpson, he was born in the year 1951 in Port Maria, St. Mary. His mother, Myrtle Taylor, and his father, Errol Simpson. Mickey Simpson grew up in Port Maria along with his other siblings. He used to attend the Port Maria Infant School, after which he went to the Port Maria Primary School. So whilst going to primary school, you know, Mickey and his friends used to always be interested in singing and competing to see who are the better voice, and I mean who sound better. Mickey Simpson started to show his interest in music from that age, and I mean, and when he became a teenager, he made a decision that music is his true calling, and that is the career path that he wants to take on. So Mickey Simpson started to practice on his vocals, and I mean, because Mickey Simpson was really a singer, a very talented singer. So Mickey Simpson told his parents that music is what he wants to do. You know, Jamaican parents always want them children to grow up and turn teacher, police, lawyer, doctor, and so on and so forth. You know what I mean? Never really want them to really go into the entertainment thing, because you know a lot of violence always follow it and a lot of idleness. You get what I say? So parents used to look on it, but Mickey Simpson, making parents them know say that is the career path he will choose, contrary to what they had in their minds planned for him to do. And Mickey Simpson started on his journey from there. One of the first instruments he learned to play was the guitar, and he became an expert at it. The guitar is what he used in most of his songs, and I mean, he's always playing his guitar when he is singing his songs. Remember, you know, people, back in those days, in the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, and even early 90s, there was no YouTube. As a matter of fact, social media did not exist. So in order for entertainers to get their voices heard, they had to seek other mediums, and there were very few radio stations, and most of the recording opportunities, you know what I mean, the chance to get a bus was in Kingston. Back in them days, wannabe artists / potential artists had to literally go around and knock on the doors of opportunities that might present themselves. And I mean, knock on producer door, they have to link up sound man and so on and so forth. Because you know, say, back then, what these entertainers had to do was get a job on a sound system, and whenever the sound system a play one dance, them go at the dance as a member of the sound crew, and at certain time they would chip in and DJ, so the people in the dance would get for ear them. You know what I mean? I want the people them like them and give them a whole heap of forward. You know, so once the sound system book for another dance, the people them, the supporters of the artist plus the sound system are go always turn up. You get to meet the people, and so them used to make them little food, you know what I mean? So Mickey Simpson used to go around and DJ and sound system from he was a teenager, but it was in his early 20s that he eventually got a break in the music industry. In the mid to late 1970s, he recorded a lot of songs. Songs with titles such as I and I Can't Turn Back Now, another song titled Peace of Mind in 1974, which was released in 1975, was a hit single back then. Another hit song titled Good Lovin' in 1979, just to name a few, because as we say, a whole heap of recording Mickey Simpson did do in that time. Mickey Simpson was a very determined and ambitious young entertainer who wanted to go all the way to the top. You understand, people? But as we say, back then entertainers had limited opportunities. Whereas when you don't really have certain links based off of where you come from, you only a work off a talent, you know, say you're gonna get a whole heap of beat, you understand? But being the persistent type of person he got the opportunity to work with a lot of producers in the music industry. You understand? Producers such as Flynn and Flynn Records label, which was based in the USA. This record label chose to record Mickey Simpson because of the quality of his voice. You know what I mean? They saw the value in what he was doing. So they reached out to him and gave him a recording opportunity. Few of the songs he recorded for this label are songs titled We Don't Want No Crack, another song titled She's Gone, another song titled She Boom, a collaboration with the artist known as President Brown, another song titled There Goes the Train, another collaboration with President Brown, a song titled Turn Back the Hands of Time, songs like Rock to the Rhythm, and another song titled Reggae Feeling. So Mickey Simpson really was doing his thing. You understand, people? He did a record music and he was popular locally and he had some international recognition. So this record label, Flynn and Flynn, included Mickey Simpson in their albums, as also he did singles and collaborations for them that was released on their albums. Mickey Simpson also did a lot of work with a producer known as KC White. KC White himself used to be a recording artist, you know, who chose to take up the production aspect of music. For this producer, Mickey Simpson did a lot of recordings, you know, some roots rock, reggae music. He also recorded songs for Jaminto production in the 1990s, Total Sound Recording Limited. So people, Mickey Simpson used to do a lot of work for various producers. As you would have heard me saying earlier, Mickey Simpson was not locked down in any recording deal or any contract, so he could freelance all about. It's as if he never really had a proper structure around him, like a management team and so on and so forth. And the reason for that is how talented of an entertainer Mickey Simpson was. He was an expert at the guitar and his vocals were second to none. He was an excellent singer that sang mainly positive and conscious music. Mickey Simpson did a lot of recording, you know what I mean? And by the 1980s, he established himself as a proper recording artist. Mickey Simpson was a little youth from Port Maria, St. Mary, you know what I mean? Who had this passion and this love for music and decided that he was going to take up this musical journey, you know. Back then, a lot of producers would have taken advantage of the ignorance of these artists who just wanted the fame, you know what I mean, and were not looking 10-20 years ahead. They were just thinking about the now, you know what I mean. So producers would bribe them with a little money, you know what I mean, jewelry and so on, maybe get them a little place to stay, you know what I mean, people, and then make them sign away all of them rights to their music. So in the future, they and their offsprings would not be entitled to any of the royalties. You understand, people? Mickey Simpson also recorded for the legendary producer and sound system owner from Ocho Rios, Jamaica, Jack Ruby. Jack Ruby is one of the first sound system owners in St. Ann, and Jack Ruby was also a music producer that was based in St. Ann. As a matter of fact, Jack Ruby was the only established producer that was not based in Kingston. Few of the songs he recorded for Jack Ruby are songs titled Honey It's You, Good Good Loving. Mickey Simpson was also recorded in an interview at an audition with Jack Ruby where he was playing the guitar and singing. Jack Ruby was very impressed by Mickey Simpson's talent, you know what I mean? And Jack Ruby used to always promote Mickey Simpson and his hi-fi sound system, and I mean ensures that the people always hear him, and Mickey Simpson always delivered. And that is when Jack Ruby decided that he would be doing some work with him. As a matter of fact, he was included in an album for Jack Ruby, but unfortunately that album suffered a major setback when Jack Ruby had passed off on April 7, 1989. Whilst Jack Ruby was alive, him and Mickey Simpson developed a proper artist to producer chemistry, you know what I mean? They had the knack of finding hit songs. Jack Ruby's recording studio was located in James Avenue, Ocho Rios. And ironically, 4 years after the death of Jack Ruby, it was in the same vicinity that Mickey Simpson was stabbed to death. So Mickey Simpson became the victim of a gang feud. Basically, people, you know, back then and even today's date, artists par with a certain amount of people, them entourage, them team. So, you know, man and man in an argument and problem, you know what I mean? And Mickey Simpson was one of the persons who regrettably lost his life there, you know what I mean? He met an untimely demise. But that does not take away from the fact that Mickey Simpson was a very, very talented artist who, in my opinion, was cheated out of most of what he was supposed to earn in the music business. I think that one of the reasons for that is Mickey Simpson is a youth that was never under any proper management. He used to just a freelance all over the place. And for an entertainer that did so many hit songs, you know, Mickey Simpson did not capitalize on all of that music because there's no records of him going on any major tour all over the world. You know, back then, most of the artists were able to extend their reach because, you know, social media wasn't around. They were able to extend their reach by going to different countries in the world and bringing the music out there, singing the music and promoting themselves. You understand, people? Mickey Simpson, there's no records of Mickey Simpson doing that. And as a result of that, most of his music remained underground because, as I said before in the start of this video, a lot of persons watching right now do not know who Mickey Simpson is, or them never remember him until I'm talking about him now. But people, Mickey Simpson is a little youth from Port Maria, St. Mary, and him step out good, you understand? The only issue is him never did really have the proper guidance when he did need to kind of propel him career to more of a legendary kind of artist, you know what I mean? To more of a legendary kind of artist and to be more of a household name. You understand, people? But that does not take away from the fact that Mickey Simpson existed and he had an impact on Jamaican music. Anyway, people, you can like, subscribe, and share. And if there's anyone who has additional information, you can comment, you can leave your view in the comment section. I really appreciate it. Thanks for watching. Peace.
Yes, everyone got to find a piece of land. World, building castles in the air. Living in a make-believe world, building castles in the air. Castles in the air. Just living in a make-believe world, building castles in the air. You live for yourself alone. You don't think about tomorrow. Live for yourself alone. You don't think about your brother. I know this world owes everyone a living. So living in a make-believe world, building castles in the air. Just living in a make-believe world. castles in the air. You never get nowhere, never reach nowhere. You never reach nowhere, never reach nowhere. You never get nowhere, just living in a make-believe world. Living in a make-believe world. Living in a make-believe world. Just a living in a make-believe world. Yes,
I always nice. That tune off of Mickey LP still, because watch it.
Yes.
Well, do LP Mickey, and this is one of the tunes from the LP still, because right now I play some new tune on the sound with Mickey, some nice tune.
What LP name?
Well, we don't decide the name because of the songs that we have.
Yeah,
it's just the song
different songs we don't know.
from the LP, really. You know.
But really term it as
But it's early next year it going to come out, so it's Mickey Simpson, the man name. So I want to look forward for that. I'm going to hear enough Mickey Simpson, because I see him as a future star.
Yeah.
So we do have no doubt about these artists if we decide to promote them. If them have good lyrics and good rhythm that I can produce.
What do you consider good lyrics?
Well,
Is it about the political situation?
no, well, not generally. Me's a man who don't think in terms of politics from no level, neither the PNP or the GLP, because I figure more or less that politics play a lot of games with poor people's life. You dig? I am dealing with the music of reality, like telling you what's happening around the people in the community, telling you what happened over there, why John is killing Tom, and a lot of these things is because of political thoughts within the people. From I was a kid till now, I still hear the man them sing about Island in the Sun. And it more look like all the island with a gun right now, you know, see it? And the people them still are sing that. Them not really give no privilege to them youth who can sing Jamaica and what is in Jamaicans to the people. The privilege has given to a set of one who really want to sound like all Teddy Prendergast, want to sound like all Elvis Presley and them thing there. And you have true people who create music, which I think if we publicize the music that within Jamaican, because if I go in a small island, when I go to Trinidad, I hear Calypso and Steel Pan. So I think we need to produce and promote more of our own production, you know.
How do you feel about the song Tribulation that you sing?
Well, I seen tribulation in a lot of people's mind, you know. So it's I who just give the message to bring it out onto the people. You know, my people around me and even to the foreigners of the earth, you know. Because Jah really send a messenger each time to speak to his people.
But the politicians in Jamaica use reggae music.
They have to use the music because God said music alone shall live. Politics is a folly. The music controls the mind of the people. So at all time, whenever time the strong get weak, because right now them say only the strong survive, but why say right now on earth, not just Jamaica. Even the strong get weak at time. And when the strong get weak, him turn to the weak for assistance. You know, see it? So the music where the people sing, it elevates the people more than what the politician tell them, because it's pure friction. The politician and the preacher tell black people. And the people get so sick of that with the music, them will swing and rock and do it, but I'll listen to what the brother say and just get into our music. For instance, an individual politician might use an individual recording, which is a hit song in the people's mind. So the people sing along to that. So immediately it's like them get indoctrinated because the music lead people, you know. Even the sound system we do it sometime, you'd surprised to see how much 100 people just come out and can pay for coming and dance, but them don't leave till daylight because it's the only comfort, it's the only meditation within the mind, because them have so much problem that is the music take with the problem for a little while, you know, see it. Marley sing some tune for using at the election there, for fight the ism we are going, because the youth them will get crazy. A man just fire him gun for them brother for nothing. The political people give them the gun to get power by scaring certain people or to destroy certain communities. That is how it works from either sides, right? Each gunman will defeat the other side of people. That is always a tug of war with the people. But then when it reaches a time that election is done, or election, enough money in functioning, the same youth who get the gun to fire for election, go fire it pan a man and take with him like a dollar him earn. It's American gun, yes, man.
They use it in Vietnam.
Yeah, man. Right about now, the musical spotlight shines on a star called Mickey Simpson. A Jackery production from One Music Avenue. Here comes a man, Mickey Simpson. This is kind of brand new. Cannot be played by the sound of the black experience called Marty Jack Ruby. The sound of Gibbon Nation and Groovy.
This is all the ladies, it's all good to love it. Oh yeah, oh yeah, alright. heart. And I won't tear it apart. Give me your hand and let me lead you along, 'cause honey, it's you that I love. Honey, it's you, yeah, you that I need. The first time we met was love at first sight. When I reasoned with you, I knew everything would be right. Please stay close to me, so that I can hold you tight. 'Cause I